Hello and welcome to the Rick Harrell Natatorium here at North Penn High School. I'm Ryan Cho alongside my partner David Franco to bring you today's swim meet between North Penn and Pennridge. Our first event that we will be covering is the girls 200 medley relay. So David, can you read the lineups for North Penn?
Swimming in lane 1 will be Emily Dunnigan, Lauren Hankey, Steph Galetta, and Kara Killian.
And then in lane 2 for Pennridge, we have Casey Seos, Ali Beshar, Carrie Solancy, and then Jennifer Gassmer.
In lane 3 for North Penn, Becca Hoke, Shannon Quinn, Brittany Patterson, and Kat Perkins.
In lane 4, Hannah Sermal, Brittany Wise, Michelle Blanky, and then Chelsea Wise.
In lane 5 for North Penn, Olivia DeStefano, Eve Costin, Tara Rogers, and Emily Costin.
And then in lane 6 for Pennridge, we have Alyssa Bland, Christina Egg, Henley Solon, and then Kylie Smith.
And in lane 7 for North Penn, Amy Bauer, Alyssa Tate, Emily Brower, and Jess Kohut.
We are just about set here. Both teams are getting ready as we wait for the officials.
All right, let's try this again. Girls, when you hear your name, please raise your hand. 200 medley relay for Pennridge, lane 2. Casey Seos, Ali Bashar, Carrie Salinas, Jennifer Grasfield. Sitting in lane 4, Hannah Zermal, Brittany Weiss, Michelle Alonda, Chelsea White. Lane 6, Alyssa Bland, Christina Erin, Nicholas Sloan, and Kylie Smith. Sitting for North Penn, lane number 1, Emily Dunnigan, Lauren Hankey, Steph Galetta, Kara Killian. Lane 3, Becca Hope, Shannon Quinn, Brittany Patterson, Kat Perkins. Lane 5, Olivia DeStefano, Eve Costin, Tara Rogers, Emily Costin. And in lane 7, Amy Bauer, Alyssa Tate, Emily Brower, Jess Kohut.
As everyone gets in the pool, we are just about set.
The backstrokers are getting in the water, getting ready to take their marks for the race. And they're off. A nice start by North Penn's Olivia DeStefano. Each swimmer will be swimming 2 laps in the 200 medley relay of different strokes. And North Penn is first down on the flip turn. Olivia DeStefano is bringing it back, currently maintaining the lead. Next up on the block for North Penn to come in is Eve Costin.
North Penn seems to have a slim lead against Pennridge right now.
We'll see where this flip turn puts her out. She maintains her lead, coming into the wall where Tara Rogers will swim next. North Penn's in the water, followed shortly by Pennridge. Tara Rogers seems to be making some distance, coming into the wall now. Out of the turn, coming back strong for North Penn, giving them a nice cushion, as Emily Costin will be anchoring. Emily's in the water. Pretty big lead. She's coming in quick on the wall. Out of her turn, it looks like North Penn has won this event.
By a big margin.
The winning A relay for North Penn swimmers Olivia DeStefano, Eve Costin, Tara Rogers, and Emily Costin.
And then coming in second place, lane 4 of Pennridge, Hannah Sarmon, Brittany Wise, Michelle Belenke, and then Chelsea Wise. Then finishing up is lane 6 of Pennridge.
Next event is the boys 200 medley relay. In lane 1 for North Penn, Gavin Hennessy, Mike Sisko, Stephen Kolakithius, and David Jordan.
In lane 2 for the boys for Pennridge, it's Riley Dolan, Nick Holmos, Max Coulter, and then Mike Lawson.
In lane 3 for North Penn, Greg Needlinger, Harrison Friel, Jacob Skellinger, and Shane Hennessy.
In lane 4 for the boys is DJ Maroon, John Spear, Eric Johnson, and then David Sarmon.
In lane 5 for North Penn is Corey Smith, Mark Dunnigan, Colin Kelly, and Liam Kelly.
And then in lane 6 for the boys of Pennridge, it's Tyler Bonner, Dan Marr, Liam Bond, and Thomas Schneider.
In lane 7 for North Penn, Kevin Killian, Adam DeFazio, Owen Moret, and Ryan Prater. The backstrokers are now in the water.
See if Pennridge can come back after that last defeat.
Starting off for North Penn in the A relay will be backstroker Corey Smith. Coach Fakish is making his way up to the desk.
Meanwhile, the other swimmers are just getting ready. Just stretching their arms. Might take a little bit of a while.
It seems that the timer has stopped working, so they're working now to solve that problem.
kind of unexpected.
The North Penn is looking to extend their wins today against Pennridge.
Then Pennridge is hoping to get a win here after a defeat from their last matchup.
Backstrokers are doing their best to stay loose for the race.
Trying to give themselves an advantage over the other lanes. Very nice crowd here at the Rick Hale Natatorium.
And a lot of people have come out to support the team.
A lot of friends, families, cousins rooting for their team.
All right, guys, let's try this again.
All right, the timers seem to be working. We're going to try it again. Backstrokers are now back in the water. Placing their feet.
Seems like we're just about ready. Look for lane 4 and 5 to compete against one another. Be the top two.
Seem to be ready to go. Swimmers are placing their feet.
Looks like they figured out the problem.
Taking their marks. And they're off. Corey Smith works underwater a lot. Comes out just slightly ahead Pennridge. The A relay right now is actually behind the B relay. But we'll see if the A relay can make that ground back up. Next in the water for the A relay is sophomore Mark Dunnigan, swimming the breaststroke portion of the 200 medley. And moving along in the North Penn B relay is freshman Harrison Friel. Dunnigan seems to be making up some ground, maintaining a lead in front of Pennridge. Coming into the wall now, where Colin Kelly will swim the butterfly portion of the race.
As we are halfway through this race,
both North Penn relays have some distance on the Pennridge relay. Colin seems to have regained the lead over the B relay. Next in will be Liam. Sophomore Liam Kelly seems to be finishing strong for North Penn in the freestyle portion.
next to jump in for North Penn in lane 1 is senior David Jordan.
Liam's bringing it back strong. And North Penn B relay looks like they should place second. Pennridge is coming in right behind.
As North Penn wins this one with a time of 1 minute and 46 seconds.
Pennridge has just finished up. That will conclude this race.
North Penn has won the first two events.
Next up, or next event, will be the girls' 200 freestyle relay. In lane, or excuse me, not the relay, the girls' 200 freestyle. In lane 1 for North Penn is Caroline Miller.
And then for the girls in Pennridge, we have Kristen Sheeman, a sophomore, Jackie Seos, a junior, and Maggie Walker, also a junior.
In lane 1 for North Penn, we have Caroline Miller. In lane 3, Aspen Trout. In lane 5, Tara Rogers. And in lane 7, Erin O'Neill.
Lane 2, Jackie Cross. Lane 4, Kristen Sheeman. And then lane 6, Maggie Walker.
Swimmers are on the block. Standing up, getting ready for the race. Taking their mark, and they're off. A nice start for North Penn. This will be an 8-lap race. Coming out of the flip turn, North Penn maintains the lead.
Neck and neck between Kristen Shima and then in lane 5, Tara Rogers.
North Penn still maintaining the lead on the 3rd lap of this race.
Rogers has a slim lead over Shima.
The 200 freestyle is one of the most taxing races in swimming. It's an 8-lap sprint, whereas most in distance swims you tend to pace yourself, but this is all out for 8 laps. So these are some of North Penn's finest swimmers. Halfway through, and Tara Rogers is still in the lead.
Giving herself a little bit of room.
Seems to be maintaining a good pace. Coming out of the flip turn, still in the lead. Finishing, coming into the end of her 6th lap.
Seems like Tara Rogers has won this easily.
This will be her last 50. It takes a lot of conditioning to maintain this type of speed for 8 laps in a race.
And also a lot of endurance and stamina that they have to build up during practice.
Tara maintains the lead. It looks like she will win this in her final lap. She's coming into the wall strong. And in first place for North Penn is Tara Rogers with a time of 1:58.01.
And then coming in second place for Pennridge is Kristen Shima with a time of 2 minutes and 1 second.
The next event will be the men's 200 freestyle. In lane 1 for North Penn, Skylar Trouts.
And then in lane 2 for North Penn is senior Andrew Kosh.
In lane 3 for North Penn is Thonis Contrubus.
In lane 4, Kyle Francis.
In lane 5 is senior Jack Morris for North Penn. This is Jack's big race.
In lane 6, a junior Logan Rogers.
And in lane 7 for North Penn is sophomore Michael Kern.
And finally in lane 8 for North Penn, a freshman, Aaron Linetti.
We have the results for the girls 200-yard freestyle. 5th place, Jackie Seos, Pennridge. 4th place, Aspen Trout.
I think the person we have to watch out in this race is Keeley Jack Morris.
This is Jack's big event. I know he's been doing a lot of conditioning over the year, swimming for a Central Bucks program and the North Penn swim team. year-round swimming.
Freestyle. Swimming for Pennridge in lane 2, Andrew Cope. Lane 4, Kyle Freerich. Lane 6, Logan Rogers. Swimming for North Penn. In lane 1, Skylar Trout. Lane 3, Donna Contreras. Lane 5, Jack Norris. And lane 7,
Another swimmer to look out for is sophomore Thomas Contrubus on North Penn. He's very close to Jack Morris in his times. Swimmers are up on the block, and they're off. Jack Morris well ahead on his dive in. Thomas Contrubus picking up some speed in lane 3. Out of the turn, they're neck and neck. Trailing is Pennridge. Jack and Thomas seem to be going at this very closely. Now coming to the end of their first 100 yards. They have 4 more laps. Jack seems to be gaining a little bit of ground on Thomas as both are pushing through. Jack's out of it, followed by Thomas. Both North Penn swimmers seem to have a pretty handy lead over Pennridge. Out of their final flip turns.
Pennridge is trying to do whatever they can just to stay.
Jack Morris is leading, coming in strong to the wall. And Jack clinches first place.
While Thanis comes in second place with a time of 1 minute 40 seconds, while Jack Morris comes in with first place with a time of 1 minute 44 seconds.
This is Jack's best time this year by 0.4 seconds. His last time was 1:44.90, now 1:44.53. The next event will be the girls 200 individual medley. In lane 1 for North Penn, freshman Shannon Quinn.
In lane 2 for Pennridge, a senior Michelle Blanca.
In lane 3 for North Penn, senior Becca Hoke.
In line 4, freshman Brittany Wash.
In lane 5 for North Penn, junior Julie Kraut.
And in lane 6 for Pennridge, senior Kylie Smith.
In lane 7 for North Penn, junior Kat Perkins.
second place, Thomas Contreras. North Penn, and first place for the winning time.
As we hear the final results
5-3, Jack Mars, North Penn.
from the boys 200 free.
The swimmer is now stepping out of the water so the girls can get ready.
Lane 4, Becky White. Lane 6, Kylie Smith. Swimming for North Penn, lane 1, Shannon Quinn. Lane 3, Becca Hope. Lane 5, Julie Kraut. Lane 7, Kat Perkins.
Swimmers are up on the block. And they're off. Pennridge seems to be ahead
Their first time today that they've seen to start off on the right foot.
This is the 200-meter individual medley, so each swimmer will be swimming 2 laps of 4 strokes, starting with the butterfly portion. Pennridge seems to be pulling ahead a bit, but North Penn is close behind.
Brittany Wise keeping up her own pace.
The medley can vary greatly because as swimmers are stronger at different strokes, they make up time or lose time in different portions of the race. Pennridge seems to be maintaining the lead. Becca Hoke is making up some ground. Pennridge finishes with the backstroke portion.
Brittany Wise comes in first place with a time of 1:04 seconds.
There are 4 more laps. Pennridge seems to not want to give up their lead, swimming pretty steadily. Both North Penn swimmers seem to be back close together.
Seems like Brittany has officially won this relay.
Now's the final portion, the freestyle. And Pennridge maintains the lead that they've had throughout this relay. North Penn looks like they'll claim second and third.
Brittany has captured first place for Pennridge, and she does. With a final time of 2 minutes and 16 seconds.
Our next event will be the men's 200 individual medley. In lane 1 for North Penn is freshman Gavin Hennessy.
In lane 2, a sophomore, GJ Maroon.
In lane 3 for North Penn is sophomore Kyle Supko.
In lane 4, a senior, John Sprayle.
In lane 5 for North Penn is junior John Crail.
In line 6, a freshman, Eric Jordan.
In lane 7 for North Penn is freshman Corey Smith.
And to wrap it up in lane 8, a freshman, Liam Bond.
The girls are out of the water. The boys are warming up, getting their last stretches in, trying to stay warm on the pool deck.
And in first place with the winning time of 2:16.28, Brittany Weiss from Penn. Next event is the boys 200 yards individual medley. Swimming for Pennridge in lane 2, DJ Garone.
For Pennridge, I really think that we have to look out in lane 4 for John Sprayle. He has the best time for Pennridge at 2 minutes and 9 seconds.
In lane 1, Gavin Hennessy. Lane 3,
And in lane 5 is North Penn's strong swimmer John Crail with a time of 2:04, which is a little better than Pennridge's, so we'll see how this shakes out.
Anything
Swimmers
is
are up on the
possible.
block, getting ready to take their marks. They're down, and they're off the blocks. It's pretty much neck and neck across the board right now. North Penn swimmers Jonathan Crail and Kyle Supko seem to be taking the lead. John Crail seems to be ahead by a bit. Kyle Supko right on him, trailing his Pennridge. Kyle seems to be making up some ground. They're coming into the wall almost even. John Crail regains the lead in the breaststroke portion of this. John's first off the wall. A nice pull out. Coming back for the final 50 meters of freestyle. John Crail still maintaining his lead. Almost coming into the turn. Back out of the turn for the final lap of the race. Kyle Supko right behind him. Looks like John may be able to beat his time. And John Crail won with a time of 2:06.53. And in second place is Kyle Supko from North Penn with a 2:08.36.
North Penn claiming the top three. As we wait for lane 8, Liam Bond to finish up.
Next event will be the girls 50 freestyle. In lane 1 for North Penn, Jenna Peterson.
In lane 2 for Pennridge, Chelsea Wise.
In lane 3 for North Penn, sophomore Olivia DeStefano.
In lane 4, Hannah Sermal.
In lane 5, Emily Costin.
And in lane 6, Jennifer Grasberger.
And in lane 7 for North Penn is Leah Brown. Swimmers are getting their final stretches in. Seems to be a bit of delay between these two races. Some talking now at the officials table.
We're just trying to stay on the same pace.
Our results are different than what is reflected on the scoreboard. In fifth place, CJ Barone, Pennridge.
Now announcing the results of the boys 200 IM.
North Penn, and in first place with a winning time of 2:06.
Girls are up on the block. And they're off. This is a 2-lap race, so the swimmers give it their all out.
This will be much quicker than the other races we have seen so far today.
North Penn looks to be in the lead. It's very close. Pennridge is coming up. Looks like North Penn should win this.
Close.
And North Penn has won. Olivia DiStefano.
Then coming in second place for Pennridge. In lane 4, Hannah Sermel.
Next event will be the boys 50 freestyle. In lane 1 for North Penn is junior Aaron Sisko.
In lane 2 for Pennridge, senior Mike Lawson.
In lane 3 for North Penn is sophomore Thomas Contrubus.
In lane 4, a senior David Sermel.
In lane 5 for North Penn is senior, In lane 5 for North Penn is senior Spencer Colopy.
In lane 6, a freshman, Riley Dolan.
And in lane 7 for North Penn is junior Jacob Skellinger.
And in lane 8, a freshman, Callum Malcolm.
Next event is the boys 50-yard freestyle. Swimming for Pennridge in lane 2, Mike Lawson. Lane 4, David Durham. Lane 6, Riley Dolan. And lane Callum Malcolm. Swimming for North Penn boys. In lane 1, Aaron Sisko. Lane 3, Shane Hennessy. Lane 5, Spencer Colby. And lane 7, Jacob Schellinger.
Key player we should look out for Pennridge is David Sermel.
They're up on the block now.
David is in lane 4.
They're back up. And they're off. Zermo pops out right before Colopy. He looks to be maintaining that lead right now. Coming out of the flip turn, Spencer's made up some ground, but Zermo's not stopping.
As it looks like David has won this.
Zermo has won for Pennridge, and second place is Spencer Colopy.
If no one gave back to the community, what kind of a community would be left?
Hello and welcome back to the Rick Harrell Natatorium as we now bring you the coverage between the girls' dives. Each diver will have 6 chances, and up first for Pennridge is Kathleen Green, a senior. The scores are 4 1/2 and 5 1/2.
Up for North Penn is Marie Acapino. Scores of 6.5 and 6.5.
Up next for Pennridge is a sophomore, Nikki Lateral. Scores are 5 and 6.
North Penn is back up. Scores of 5 and 5.
Next up for Pennridge is a senior, Carly Flies. Scores are 4 1/2 and 4 1/2.
Up now for North Penn, senior Brittany Patterson. Scores of 4 and 5.
Next up for Pennridge is senior, Amanda Crushimal. Scores are 2 4s.
Up now for North Penn boys team is Josh Steersman. Scores of 4 and 4.
Right back up is Kathleen Green. Scores are 3 1/2 and 3.
Up now for the North Penn boys team is Jeff Gagnon. Scores of 5 1/2 and 6.
Back up is Nikki Lateral for Pennridge. Scores are 5 1/2 and 6.
Next up for North Penn again is Marie Acapino. Score of 6 and 5.
303, reverse, 1-1 somersault, tuck.
Next for Pennridge is Carly Flies.
Four. 3 1/2, 4 1/2.
Scores are 3 1/2 and 4 1/2.
Front, 1-1 somersaults, tight.
Now for North Penn is Madison Janice.
Four. 5, 6. Katie Green.
Scores of 5 and 6.
Reverse, 1-1 somersault, tuck.
Next up is Amanda. Pennridge.
Four. 4, 4 1/2.
Scores are 4, 4 1/2.
1-1
Now up for North Penn is senior Brittany Patterson.
Four. 5 1/2, 4 1/2. Carly,
Scores of 5 and 1/2 and 4 and 1/2.
1-1 somersault, tuck.
Next up is Kathleen Green for Pennridge.
Four. 2 1/2, 2 1/2.
Scores are 2 1/2 and 2 1/2.
3, front, 1-1
Now up for North Penn is Josh Deersman.
Fours. 4, 4. Jeff Gross.
Score of 4 and 4.
1 somersault, tuck.
Next up for Pennridge is Nikki Lateral.
Four. 4, 3. Jeffrey Gagnon.
Scores are 4 and 3.
2 1/2 somersault, tight.
Now for North Penn is junior Jeff Gagnon.
Four. 5 1/2, 5 1/2.
Scores of 5 and 1/2 and 5 and 1/2.
402, inward, 1 somersault, tuck.
Next up for Pennridge is Carly Flies.
Four. 4 1/2, 5 1/2.
Scores are 4 1/2 and 5 1/2.
Inward, 1 1/2 somersault, tuck.
Now up for North Penn is Marie Acapino. Scores of 4 1/2 and 4 1/2.
Forward 2 somersaults, tuck.
Next up for Pennridge is Amanda Crushmore.
Forward. 5-4.
Scores are 5 and 4.
203, back 1 1/2 somersaults, tuck.
Now up for North Penn is Madison.
Forward. 4 1/2, 4 1/2.
Scores of 4 1/2 and 4 1/2.
Forward 2 somersaults, tuck.
Next up is Kathleen Green.
Forward. 4-4.
Scores are 4 and 4.
104, front 2 somersaults,
Up now for North Penn is Brittany Patterson.
forward. 3 1/2, 3 1/2. Carly File.
Scores of 3 1/2 and 3 1/2.
Straight.
Next up is Nikki Lateral, excuse me there.
Forward. 6-4.
Scores are 6 and 4.
Josh Searsman, 201, back dive, tuck.
Now up for North Penn is Josh Steersman.
Forward. 4 1/2, 4 1/2.
Scores of 4 1/2 and 4 1/2.
Forward, 1 1/2 somersault, tuck.
Next up is Carly Flies.
Forward. 3 1/2, 3.
Scores are 3 and 1/2 and 3.
Inward, 1 1/2 somersault, right.
Now up for North Penn is junior Jeff Gagnon.
Forward. 6, 5 1/2. Forward.
Score of 6 and 5 1/2.
51-22. Forward, 1 somersault, 1 twist, 3.
Next up is Amanda.
Forward. 4-4. Marie Agapino.
Scores are 4 and 4.
Now up for North Penn is Marie Acapino.
1 twist. 3.
Scores of 4 and 1/2 and 4.
Next up is Kathleen Green.
51-24, forward, 1 somersault, 2 twists, 3. Scores 3 and 1/2, 3 and 1/2.
Scores are 3 and 1/2 and 3 1/2.
Inward, 1 and 1/2 somersaults, tuck.
Now up for North Penn, Madison Tatis.
Scores 4 and 1/2, 4 and 1/2.
Scores of 4 and 1/2 and 4 and 1/2.
Forward, 1 somersault, 1 twist, 3.
Next up, we have Nikki Lateral.
Scores 5-5.
Scores are 5 and 5.
Inward,
Up for North Penn, Brittany Patterson.
scores 3-3.
Scores of 3 and 3.
402, inward, 1 somersault, tuck.
Next up is Carly Flies.
Scores 4-4.
Scores are 4 and 4.
51-22.
Now up for North Penn, Josh Steersman.
1 twist, 3. Scores 4-4. Jeff
Scores of 4 and 4.
401, inward dive, tuck.
Next up is Amanda.
Scores 3 and 1/2, 3 and 1/2. Jeffrey Gagnon, 203, back, 1 and 1/2 somersault.
Scores are 3 and 1/2 and 3 and 1/2.
Now up for North Penn is Jeff Gagnon.
Scores 5-4.
Scores of 5 and 4.
5th round of diving, Amanda Crownell.
So now we enter the 5th round.
2 somersaults, tuck.
Next up is Kathleen Green. Just 2 dives left for each swimmer.
Scores 4, 3 and 1/2.
Scores are 4 and 3 1/2.
4 front, 2 somersaults, tight.
Up for North Penn is Marie Acapino.
Scores 5 and 1/2, 5 and 1/2.
Scores of 5 and 1/2 and 5 and 1/2.
401, inward dive, tight.
Next up is Nikki Larrow.
Scores 5 and 1/2, 6 and 1/2.
Scores are 5 and 1/2 and 6 and 1/2.
Front, 1 somersault, 1 twist, 3.
Up now for North Penn, Madison Tanis.
Scores 6, 6. Katie,
Score of 6 and 6.
203, back, 1 and 1/2 somersault, tight.
Next up is Carly Flies.
Scores 4, 3.
Scores are 4 and 3.
1, back dive,
Now up for
straight.
North Penn is Brittany Patterson.
Scores 6, 5.
Scores of 6 and 5.
103, forward, 1 and 1/2 somersault, tuck.
Next up is Amanda.
Scores 5.
Now up for North Penn is
Pearson, 402, inward, 1 somersault.
Scores are 5 and 4.
now up for North Penn is Josh Steersman.
Scores 4 and 1/2, 4 and 1/2.
Scores of 4 and 1/2 and 4 and 1/2.
202, back, 1 somersault, tuck.
Next up is Kathleen Green. This will be the last dive that she attempts today.
Scores 4, 3.
Scores are 4 and 3.
303,
Now up for North Penn is Jeff Gagnon.
tuck. Scores 5 and 1/2, 5 and 1/2.
Scores of 5 and 1/2 and 5 and 1/2.
Amanda Groundhamel, 203, back, 1 and 1/2 somersault, tuck.
Next up is Nikki Larrow. Scores are 3 1/2 and 4.
Now up for North Penn is Marie Acapino. Scores are 4 and 4.
Next up is Carly Files. Scores are 4 1/2 and 4.
Now up for North Penn is Madison Tanis. Scores of 5 and 5.
Next up for Pennridge is Amanda. Scores are 4 and 3 1/2.
Now up for North Penn is Brittany Patterson. Scores of 3 and 3.
Forward, 1 somersault, 1 twist, 3.
Next up is Kathleen Green. Apparently that was not her last dive.
Scores 3 1/2, 3 1/2.
Scores are 3 1/2 and 3 1/2.
Forward, 2 somersaults, top.
Now up for North Penn is Josh Steersman.
Scores 3 1/2, 3.
Scores of 3 1/2 and 3.
1, forward dive, top.
Next up is Nikki Larrow.
Scores 3 1/2, 3 1/2.
Scores are 3 1/2 and 3 1/2.
Front, 1 1/2 somersault, 1 twist, 3.
Back up for North Penn is Jeff Gagnon.
Scores 5 4 1/2.
Score of 5 and 4 1/2.
And that will do it for this edition for diving. And we'll be right back.
Go get your old cans out of the trash can and put them to better use, like to send a message. To the people you love, going green can help everyone. Gives you a loving heart, keeps you healthy, and makes you happy. So go green for your grandpa, your cat, your mom, and anyone else you can think. So bypass the trash can, go green, and recycle.
Welcome back to the Rick Harrell Nanatorium, as now we are going to cover the girls 100 fly.
In lane 1 for North Penn is junior Emily Dunnigan.
In lane 2 for Pennridge, the sophomore Alyssa Brand.
In lane 3 for North Penn is senior Brittany Patterson.
In lane 4, a freshman, Christina Negg.
In lane 5 for North Penn, junior Tara Rogers.
And finally, in lane 6, Carrie Solanek.
And in lane 7, sophomore Steph Galetta.
So North Penn has won most of the relays from Pennridge.
North Penn seemed to dominate the first half of the meet.
Yeah, and then Pennridge definitely came back.
Yeah, let's see how the second half of the meet shakes out after the diving.
Now they announce the official standings from the diving.
North Penn has won the boys diving. Junior Jeff Gagnon. And Marie Jacopino won diving first place for North Penn. So North Penn was competitive in the first part of the meet, the diving, and now let's hope they can continue this in the second part of the swim meet. The swimmers are now being introduced. Swimmers are up on the block.
They're in their position.
And they're off. North Penn's Tara Rogers. Some nice underwater work, and she's out front right now. First one to the wall. She's maintaining her excellent underwater work.
Right behind Brittany Patterson.
Two North Penn swimmers are currently winning. Pennridge is trailing behind them. Tara Rogers maintains the lead. And Steph Galetta is pulling for third. It looks like this race could be a North Penn sweep. Tara Rogers coming back to finish. Time of 1:03.08.
Then second place is Brittany Patterson with 1 minute and 4 seconds. Then a fight for third place for North Penn and Pennridge. And it looks like North Penn is taking third place.
Next event is event number 12, men's 100-meter fly. In lane 1 for North Penn is sophomore Mike Gallo.
Lane 2, sophomore Dan Marr.
In lane 3 for North Penn is sophomore Liam Kelly.
Lane 4, freshman Eric Jordan.
In lane 5 for North Penn is senior Colin Kelly.
Lane 6, sophomore Kyle French.
And in lane 7 for North Penn is junior Jake Skellinger. Swimmers are up on the block. Now taking their mark. And they're off. It's neck and neck between three North Penn swimmers who seem to have the lead right now. First to the wall looks to be Liam Kelly. Liam and Colin Kelly seem to pull ahead. They're two brothers. Colin first out of his second turn. Colin seems to be making a bit of a gap between him and Liam. Colin first in onto the last turn.
North Penn could possibly sweep this event.
Colin Kelly coming in strong to get first place with a time of 57.81. In second place, Liam Kelly. And in third place for North Penn, Jake Skellinger. Our next event is event number 13, girls 100-meter freestyle. In lane 1 for North Penn, freshman Amy Bauer.
In lane 2, a sophomore Aaron Finley.
In lane 3 for North Penn, junior Eve Costin.
In lane 4, a senior, Michelle Blanca.
In lane 10, in lane 5, sophomore Emily Costin for North Penn.
And in lane 6, a freshman, Casey Seos.
And in lane 7, freshman Leah Brown for North Penn.
And next again is the girls 100 yards freestyle. Swimming for Pennridge in lane 2, Erin Medley. Lane 4, Michelle Blanca. And lane 6, Casey Steele. Swimming for North Penn. In lane 1, Amy Bauer. Lane 3, Eve Costin. Lane 5, Emily Costin. And lane 7, Leah Brown.
Swimmers are up on the block. Swimmers taking their marks. And they're out. North Penn seems to have the lead. At least the top 2 spots right now. Coming out of the first turn, North Penn's Emily Costin has the lead right now. Emily Costin maintains her lead. In second place, Eve Costin from North Penn. Now coming into the final turn. Finishing strong for North Penn, or even Emily Costin. And Emily wins with a time of 52.53 for North Penn.
North Penn has secured the top 2 spots in this relay.
Next up will be the boys 100-meter freestyle. In lane 1 for North Penn, sophomore Michael Kern.
In lane 2, a senior, Mike Lawson.
In lane 3 for North Penn, sophomore Thonis Contrubus.
In lane 4, David Sermol.
In lane 5 for North Penn, senior Jack Morris.
In lane 6, a freshman, Thomas Schneider.
And in lane 7 for North Penn, senior Spencer Colopy.
And in lane 8, John Collan. Key player look out for Pennridge is once again David Samol.
Swimmers are up on the block. Taking their marks. And they're out. First out of the water is from North Penn, Jack Morris. With a very small lead coming into the first turn. Maintains that lead. Now it's about dead even between Morris and Zormo from Pennridge. Zormo seems to have just taken the lead of Morris into the flip turn, but out of the flip turn, Morris is just edges ahead.
It's neck and neck between Jack Morris and David Samol.
Coming into their last wall, they're neck and neck. Jack comes out a little ahead. Can Jack maintain this?
And David has come back.
Seem to be neck and neck. In first place from North Penn is Jack Morris with a time of 48.03.
And then
just clinches that out from Zermal.
And then second place, that's what you just said, David Samol. Closest race we've had today.
Our next event is the girls' 500-yard freestyle. In lane 1 for North Penn is sophomore Jen Iacovelli.
In lane 2, a junior, Jackie Cios.
In lane 3 for North Penn, junior Julie Kraut.
In lane 4, a sophomore, Kristen Shima.
In lane 5 for North Penn, senior Aspen Trouts.
And in lane 6, Kylie Smith, a senior.
And in lane 7 for North Penn, junior Dana Case. This is the longest race of today's meet. It's a 20-lap race. It's a distance race. Swimmers will pace themselves while trying to maintain a quick speed. As you'll see down on the other wall, there are counters for each swimmer so that they can keep track accurately of their laps and know when to pace themselves. Swimmers up on the block. Taking their mark. There's an issue with the buzzer there. Swimmers coming back down off the block.
Seems like they're having a problem with the buzzer and the scoreboard today.
Taking their mark, and they're off.
Key here in this long race is definitely stamina. Someone can easily get tired after the first few laps.
Pennridge is currently leading, but just the first lap coming back on the second. Pennridge maintains the lead right now with 2 North Penn swimmers trailing. So you can see the sideline helpers are telling the swimmers how many laps they've left to swim. Pennridge just finished her first 100 yards of this race. Kristen Shima from from Pennridge, excuse me, is maintaining her lead. Now coming back for her 8th lap. North Penn is still maintaining 2nd and 3rd place. Pennridge is still in the lead. Now coming back for her 10th lap. Finish her 10th lap. Now halfway through the race. Finishing her 12th lap. Pennridge's Kristen Shima has a big lead over North Penn. Kristen Shima still has the lead coming in on her 15th lap. North Penn still has 2nd and 3rd place secured from the looks of it. Kristen Shima starting her 18th lap. Kristen Shima has first place by almost half a pool length. Kristen Shima completing the turn into her final lap. And Kristen Shima from Pennridge will win with a time of 5:32.92. North Penn wins 2nd place and 3rd place. The winner for Pennridge, Kristen Shima, if you break down her splits for every 100 meters, she went roughly a 106, which is a very impressive time. And Pennridge's last swimmer is now finishing up her last lap. And that will conclude the girls' 500-yard freestyle.
Now it's a guys 500 free.
In the boys' 500-yard freestyle, in lane 1 for North Penn, freshman Mike Sisko.
In lane 2, a junior, Logan Rogers.
In lane 3 for North Penn, sophomore Shane Hennessy.
In lane 4, senior, Andrew Pope.
In lane 5 for North Penn, sophomore Kyle Supko.
In lane 6, a freshman, Aaron Linetti.
And in lane 7 for North Penn is sophomore Skylar Trouts.
And in lane 8, a freshman, Kaylin Nicole.
All of North Penn swimmers for this event are freshmen and sophomores, which is a little rare to see, but they've worked hard and they're very competitive in this race. Kyle Supko is North Penn swimmer to look out for. Swimmers are up on the block. Take their mark, and they're off. Supko has the lead right now. He's going pretty quick. Let's just hope that he paces himself well. North Penn now is currently in first and second place. Kyle Supko in first and Shane Hennessy in second. Coming out of the wall, Kyle Supko still maintains first place, followed closely by Shane Hennessy. Coming into his 8th lap, Kyle Supko still in the lead. Shane Hennessy trailing close behind. Looks like North Penn swimmer Skylar Trouts could get 3rd place. This could be a North Penn sweep. It's a little too early to call though.
Yeah, we got like at least 4 minutes ago.
Kyle Supko now pulling ahead of Shane Hennessy. Shane's still keeping in there in 2nd place. Both of them about a half pool length ahead of 3rd place. Skylar Trouts is maintaining 3rd place for North Penn right now. Kyle Supko now going for his 14th lap. Shane Hennessy now into the wall for his 14th lap. And now just followed by Skylar Trouts going for his 14th lap, all North Penn swimmers. And all sophomores. Kyle Supko is still maintaining a very good pace. Now a good ways ahead of Shane Hennessy. Both very impressive swims.
So we reach second half now, halfway to go.
Shane Hennessy was not even scheduled to be in this event, so for him to come out and put on this kind of a performance is very impressive.
Very rare to not see a senior in this relay.
Kyle Supko now starting his final lap. And I think at this point it's safe to say that he will win first place for North Penn. And Shane Hennessy has now just started his final lap. Kyle Supko has won with a time of 5 minutes, 0.84. That's about, or that is a minute flat per 100, which is very impressive. All three North Penn swimmers have won. Making it a North Penn sweep for the boys 500-yard freestyle. Some of the last swimmers are finishing their last laps, while the other swimmers are resting. Very tired from still a long race. You can see them just laying back, very exhausted.
And it seems like the last two swimmers seem extremely exhausted. Can't blame them.
And the last swimmer is now going on his last lap. And that's our last swimmer for the boys 500-yard freestyle.
And results of boys 500 freestyle. Fifth place, Logan Rogers. Pennridge. Fourth place, Andrew Cope. Pennridge. Third place, Skylar Trout. North Penn. Second place, Shane Hennessy. North Penn. And first place with a win time of 5 minutes, 0.84.
Our next event is the females 200 freestyle relay. In lane 1 for North Penn, Emily Dunnigan, Kelly Felmuth, Kara Killian, and Jen Iacobelli.
Oh, in lane 2, Allie Brasher, Emily Solon, Casey Seos, and Aaron Finley.
In lane 3 for North Penn, Brittany Patterson, Aaron O'Neill, Alyssa Tate, and Leah Brown.
In lane 4, we have DJ Maroon, excuse me. Lane 4, we have Michelle, Blanca, Jennifer, Granmer, Jackie Seals, and Kristen Shima.
In lane 5 for North Penn, we have Eve Costin, Olivia DeStefano, Tara Rogers, and Emily Costin.
And in lane 6, we have Christina Egg, Carrie Solanke, Kylie Smith, and Maggie Walker.
And for North Penn, in lane 7, we have Caroline Miller, Dana Case, Steph Galetta, and Jess Kohut. Swimmers have now started. North Penn looks to be taking the lead right now. 200 freestyle relay, every swimmer swims 2 laps. It's a very quick race. North Penn pulling ahead pretty handily right now. Eve Costin allowing a nice cushion for sophomore Olivia DeStefano. She seems to be maintaining that lead into her turn. Now back out. Great underwater work. She seems to maintain, if not lengthen, that lead, which will allow for Tara Rogers to have a nice cushion behind her as well. Tara now into the flip turn. Coming out, and the gap just seems to keep getting bigger between North Penn and Pennridge swimmers. Now into anchor is North Penn's final swimmer, Emily Costin. Pennridge's A relay seems to be about neck and neck with North Penn's B relay for second place. North Penn is just ahead by now. North Penn seems to be finishing up this race right now. Just about to the wall. North Penn has first place with a time of 1:34.91. Pennridge just gets second place, and North Penn gets third place. The next event will be event number 18, the men's 200 freestyle. In lane 1 is Adam DeFazio, Mike Collins, Mark Dunnigan, and Harrison Friel.
In lane 2, we have Max Cutler, Thomas Schneider, Eric Jordan, and Dan Moore.
In lane 3 for North Penn, we have Greg Needlinger, Shane Hennessy, Colin Kelly, and Jacob Skellinger.
In lane 4, we have DJ Maroon, Kyle French, John Spear, and then David Schrammel.
In lane 5 for North Penn, Liam Kelly, Spencer Colopy, Thomas Contrubus, and Jack Morris.
And in lane 6, we have Nick Hummels, Colin Kimnack, Liam Bunn, and Tyler Bauer.
In lane 7 for North Penn, we have Aaron Sisko, Jason Himes, Ryan Prater, and David Jordan. North Penn's A relays, 4 very strong 50 swimmers, so we'll see how this shakes out.
That should be interesting. Should watch out for David Sormo in lane 4.
Seeing a lot of the young talent on the North Penn team means good years in the future. Swimmers are now on the block. Take their mark and they're off. Liam Kelly currently in the lead for North Penn. Into the first turn. Impressive underwater work. He pops up early. Very powerful stroke. Spencer Colopy gets in. Very close, but North Penn has the lead. Spencer stays underwater for a long time. Now coming out of his flip turn. Spencer's made the gap about twice as big between North Penn and Pennridge's. Let's see if they can maintain this, because Pennridge does have a very good anchor in David Zermel. North Penn has to provide a big enough cushion to factor in for that. Now in for North Penn is Thonis Contrubis. Thonis seems to have made this gap very big to allow for a cushion for our anchor Jack Morris, who earlier just clinched the 100 free away from David Zermel. Zermel's just in, and Jack is about at half pool. Jack into his first turn. North Penn will win this relay. Time of 1:32.07.
Second place, David Zermel with 1 minute 35 seconds.
Third place is North Penn. A lot of first places to North Penn in this meet. Looks good. Looks to be a good sign for the team and how they'll do this year. Next up is the girls 100-yard backstroke. In lane 1 for North Penn is Emily Brower.
In lane 2, we have Chelsea Wise.
In lane 3 for North Penn, we have senior Rebecca Hoke.
In lane 4, we have Hannah Sermol.
In lane 5 for North Penn, we have Olivia DeStefano.
And in lane 6, we have Alyssa Bland.
And in lane 7 for North Penn is Kat Perkins. Both the girls and guys team, there's a lot of young talent. The sophomore class is very strong all around.
Yeah, definitely. They proved tonight that the future will be successful.
Backstroke is now getting into the water. Taking their marks, and they're off. Very good start by Olivia DeStefano. A lot of underwater work. She's currently ahead. It's very close though. Out of her first turn. She's very good at these walls and this underwater work. Seems that she could pull ahead in this. Coming into her second turn. At every turn, Olivia is just increasing this gap for North Penn. Very strong underwater swimmer. Now coming into her final turn. Olivia's leading by a good body length, 2. Olivia finishes with a time of 59.78. Very impressive to be under a minute. Looks like North Penn got first, Pennridge got second, and North Penn got third. Same finish as the last relay, same order. Next up is the boys 100-yard backstroke, excuse me. In lane 1 for North Penn is Ryan Prater.
In lane 2, we have freshman Liam Bond.
In lane 3 for North Penn, freshman Corey Smith.
Lane 4, a freshman Riley Dolan.
In lane 5 for North Penn, junior Greg Needlinger.
In lane 6, a freshman Tyler Bauer.
And in lane 7 for North Penn, junior Kevin Killian.
Lane 8, a freshman Rudy Bursons. Pennridge has all freshmen in this relay.
Corey Smith and Greg Needlinger are very close in their initial times, only 2 seconds off. So it should be interesting to see how this race pans out for North Penn. Swimmers are now getting in the water. Placing their feet. Now taking their mark and they're off. A great start for Greg Niedlinger. So he's pulled ahead. Greg and Corey about neck and neck into their first wall. Greg's out a little ahead. Seems to have better turns than Corey, but Corey catches up on these straightaways. This race could be very close. Now into their second turn.
Looks like it's going to be neck and neck between North Penn of who gets first place and who gets second place.
Greg Niedlinger in lane 5 is increasing the gap by a little bit. Now finishing his final turn is Greg Niedlinger. Corey Smith trailing closely behind. It looks right now that Greg Niedlinger will win this for North Penn. Corey Smith will get a close second. And North Penn also gets third place from Kevin Killian. Greg Niedlinger had a time of 59.34, which is very, very impressive. Our next event is the girls' 100-yard breaststroke. In lane 1 for North Penn, Lauren Hankey.
Lane 2, Allie Bassar.
In lane 3 for North Penn, freshman Aaron O'Neill.
Lane 4, freshman Brittany Wise.
In lane 5 for North Penn, junior Eve Costin.
And in lane 6, a junior Jennifer Grasmitter.
In lane 7 for North Penn, freshman Shannon Quinn. Eve Costin has been fairly dominant tonight in the meet in her races, so we'll see if she can maintain that in this race.
Yeah.
Now announcing the scores of the boys' 100-yard backstroke. Swimmers are up on the block, taking their mark, and they're out. The breaststroke is a lot of underwater work in the turns. And coming up, it seems that it's going to be a very close race. Eve Costin just has an edge. Impressive underwater work by Pennridge. Eve Costin is neck and neck. She might be a little bit behind. Coming out of the turn, it's very close. Eve Costin maybe one stroke behind. This could be anyone's race right now. Coming into the final turn. Pennridge seems to be pulling ahead.
Looks like they're going to get first place.
Looks like North Penn will win second and third, though.
And they do. Brittany Wise wins.
And North Penn takes second and third place. Our next and final individual event will be the boys 100-yard breaststroke. In lane 1 for North Penn, freshman Mike Collins.
In lane 2, we have sophomore Nick Hummels.
In lane 3, we have junior Jonathan Crail.
In lane 4, we have a senior John Spear.
In lane 5 for North Penn, we have a senior Colin Kelly.
In lane 6, a sophomore Max Cutler.
In lane 7, we have a junior from North Penn, Stephen Kolokipius.
In lane 8, a sophomore Colin Kinnick.
Just a correction, Stephen Kolokipius is a sophomore. Stephen Kolokipius is actually coming back from an injury earlier this season. He was out for a little bit. So we'll see how he does in this race. Colin Kelly for North Penn has also been in this CB year-round program, so we'll see how that works for him in this race. And there's Norman block, and they're off. Good dive by Colin Kelly. He comes up in first place. Good underwater work. Everyone out of the turn. North Penn has first, second, and third right now. It's like John Crail is pulling ahead of Colin Kelly. Just behind Colin is Stephen Kolokipius. It's impressive for coming back from an injury. Coming out of the turn, John Crail has the lead. Underwater, they're neck and neck though. Colin Kelly has very good underwater work. Now all coming into their last turn. And it looks like this race could be a sweep for North Penn. At least first and second. Third place looks very close between North Penn and Pennridge. In first place for North Penn is John Crail with a time of 105.35. Second place, Colin Kelly with a time of 107.43. And Stephen Kolokipius did get third place with a time of 109.91, just out touching Pennridge by half a second.
Now the last event for the girls is a 400 free relay.
Swimming for North Penn in lane 1 is Kara Killian, Kelly Falmouth, Jenna Peterson, and Lauren Hankey.
In lane 2, we have Jackie Seos, Casey Seos, Hanwha Solon, and Aaron Finley.
In lane 3 for North Penn, junior Julie Kraut, senior Becca Hope, sophomore Caroline Miller, and freshman Aaron O'Neill.
In lane 4, we have Kristen Shima, Chelsea Wise, Brittany Wise, and Hannah Sermol.
In lane 5 for North Penn, freshman Leah Brown, senior Alyssa Tate, senior Aspen Trouts, and junior Kat Perkins.
In lane 6, we have Alyssa Bland, Christina Eng, Carrie Solanke, and Maggie Walker.
And finally in lane 7 for North Penn, junior Emily Brower, junior Dana Case, sophomore Jenny Alcavelli, and junior Jess Kohut. 400 free relay. Each swimmer will swim 4 laps of freestyle. Seems to be an error. Early buzzer start. The timer's going off. Swimmers are up on the block. Officials are just resolved this problem. All the swimmers are very focused. Taking their marks, and they're off. North Penn's Leah Brown is very close with the Pennridge A relay. She might be just a bit behind. Coming out of the turn, she makes some of that up. Pennridge now pulling ahead. North Penn's A and B relay are both in the runnings for second and third right now. There's still 3 more swimmers that each swim 100, so it's still anyone's race at this point. Pennridge is dominant now, coming into their final lap. And they're followed by both North Penn relays by about a body length. Now in for North Penn, senior Alyssa Tate and senior Becca Hoke. Pennridge just maintaining the lead though. Pennridge now increasing the lead a little bit. Coming towards their third wall. Now onto their last lap. Now both North Penn swimmers are onto their last lap. North Penn could still come back. They have to have a very impressive swim. Coming in now for North Penn, senior Aspen Trouts for the A relay, and for the B relay is sophomore Caroline Miller. Caroline Miller looks to be pulling ahead for the B relay, but it's still very close between the 2 North Penn swimmers. Caroline's now ahead by about a body length for second place. Pennridge still maintaining a hefty lead. They're now coming into their final lap. They have 100, excuse me. Their last swimmer is off the block and in the water. Now finishing up is Caroline Miller with an impressive 100. And Aspen Trouts, a very good 100. Final 2 swimmers for North Penn in the B relay. It's freshman Erin O'Neill. And in the A relay is junior Kat Perkins. And Pennridge is leading by about half a pool for first place. The B relay, Erin O'Neill seems to be maintaining the lead. Pennridge now on their last lap. Pennridge is coming up now. They could get third. And North Penn's B relay will get second. And North Penn's A relay does get third place. very fast swim and an impressive swim for all the swimmers. And the last swimmer is now finishing up.
And that will do it for the girls.
Now the final event of the night is the boys 400 free relay. In lane 1 for North Penn is junior Aaron Sisko, sophomore Michael Kern, sophomore Skylar Trouts, and junior Kevin Killian.
In lane 2, we have sophomore Colin Kimnick, freshman Kayla McCool, junior Logan Rogers, and freshman Riley Dolan.
In lane 3 for North Penn, junior Greg Needlinger, sophomore Owen Moret, junior Jonathan Crail, and sophomore Kyle Supka.
Lane 4, sophomore Kylie French, freshman Thomas Schneider, senior Andrew Cope, and sophomore DJ Maroon.
In the A relay for North Penn in lane 5 is led by sophomore Liam Kelly, sophomore Thomas Contrubus, senior Jack Morris, and anchored by senior Spencer Colopy.
In lane 6, we have freshman Rudy Berzins, freshman John Collin, freshman Colum Malcolm, and freshman Aaron Winetti.
And in lane 7 for North Penn, sophomore Hiram Gonzalez, sophomore Michael Gallo, sophomore Jason Himes, and senior David Jordan. This is the last event of the night. It looks like North Penn currently has the lead in this meet. I'm not sure if at this point Pennridge can win. North Penn seemed to win a very good amount of the races. It's a good race on all parts for all swimmers.
They just want to end tonight strong. So possibly try to win it for them.
And they're off. Liam Kelly has a great dive in. He seems to be maintaining that. First and second place, as of right now, are North Penn, led by Liam Kelly and Greg Needlinger. Liam now pulling ahead of Greg. And trailing in a close third place is Pennridge. Now in the water for North Penn, Thomas Contrubus, followed by Owen Moret. Thomas seems to be making some distance for the A relay. He's really moving in the water, increasing the gap between the A relay and the B relay for North Penn. In the A relay, there's two sophomores, Liam and Thomas, the two that have led off the relay, and they're two very good swimmers. There'll be names to look out for in the future. Now in for the third leg of this relay. For North Penn, the A relay is Jack Morris, and for the B relay for North Penn is Jonathan Crail. Jack Morris increasing the lead, now to about 3/4 of the pool. North Penn leads over North Penn for first, and by about a pool length. North Penn has second place over Pennridge. Who's coming in third right now. Now Spencer Colopy in for North Penn to anchor the A relay. It looks right now that they should win this. Doing a good meet for North Penn. Now into anchor for the B relay for North Penn is Kyle Slepko. Spencer's moving very strongly right now in the water. He's increased the gap to almost a full pool length between first and second place. And it looks like this event will be first place and second place for North Penn, and third place to Pennridge. Spencer Colopy is now just about finishing, and he finishes with a time of 3:25.16 to win first place. And now coming in is sophomore Kyle Slepko, and North Penn B relay has won second place, a time of 3:37.67. Just finishing now is Pennridge, who will claim third place with a time of 3:50.33. And the last few swimmers are finishing their legs of the race.
And that will just about end it here for the 400 boys relay.
And that will conclude tonight's swim meet.
I'm Ryan Cho alongside my partner David Franco. Thank you all for watching and have a great night.